We're gonna do log equations, and we've done a little bit, but now we're gonna have multiple steps in there. So we're gonna have to use the calculator for quite a bit of stuff. The first thing that I want you to remember is anytime you have a log without a variable, it equals a number. We will try to keep it as long as we can so that we don't round off and change our answer. The more times we round, or the sooner that we round, the more our answer is going to be wrong. So we'll try to wait till the very end to round if we can, but sometimes we won't be able to. So if I have something that tells me like log base 3 of 4x plus log base 3 of 2x plus 1 equals 9. No, that's a really big number. That's okay. I'll do it anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow my rules. My rules say that when they're the same base and it's addition, I can multiply the ofs together. So 4x times 2x plus 1. I'm going to distribute that. Now I'm going to exponify to get rid of the log, so I'm going to go 3 to the power of. I'm going to try to make it as simple as I can on myself. There's not a ton that I can do here. I'm going to have to actually put the 3 to the 9 into the calculator. My calculator, of course, doesn't work, so I'll try a different one. So I get 8x squared. Because it's squared, I have to get it equal to 0. This is 19,683. So I'm going to subtract that. Now that it equals 0, I can put it in the quadratic formula. So that's going to give me it would be awesome if this gives me something that is an integer, but of course it doesn't. So, can I simplify? So I'm gonna make it which I'm gonna make okay. Now the last step is gonna be checking our solution. So our logs, our of, cannot be 0 or less. So I can't have a 0. Remember, we said this has to be greater than 0. So I have to check if when I put these answers in, if it gives me a negative or a 0. So I have to approximate those to figure it out. In other words, I'm gonna put in my calculator -1 plus the square root 39367 all over 4 gives me 49.35 approximately. When I plug that in here, it's bigger than 0. When I plug it in here, it's bigger than 0. So that one's good. Now I'm going to do -1 minus the square root 39367 divided by 4, and it gives me about negative 49.85. When I put that in here, it gives me a negative, so that cannot be a solution. So my only solution is negative 1 plus square root 39367 over 4. I can't use the other one because it gives me a negative of. So that's the kind of stuff that we're gonna do today. I'll do 4 or 5 example problems in class to make sure that you understand what we're doing before I set you on your own.